Hey everybody, Dr. Earl here, sitting in the car, and I figure I'd make this. I've been wanting to make this video for a while, but I was having trouble getting the words out, because my word fumbling gets out of line at times when I'm trying to make a clip. So I'm going to do this now. Trying to get the chance to do it. I've been wanting to talk about all these kids crying, having question marks over and above their heads, asking, who the fuck is Tool? And let me explain what's going on here. I read this on Facebook, and I heard it brought up on the Super Ugly show this past Tuesday. A lot of the younger fans of Taylor Swift are asking on Twitter and I guess on other social medias, who the fuck are Tool? Who is this Tool person? Which is hilarious because, that shows the kind of mentality that these kids who listen to pop music display. Oh, I understand that they're around 14 or 15 years old. They only know pop music like the stuff that Disney shoots out, or the 1975, or Imagine Dragons, or Ed Sheeran, or what the fuck his name is, that dweeb who sings all, I'm in love with your body. Shut the fuck up. Well, allow me to explain basically what it is that they were shocked to find out that Taylor Swift's new record has been dethroned by the new Tool record. And keep in mind, this is their first album in how many years? I lost count. It's finally came out, and it's number one. Taylor Swift, who previously was number one, has now been knocked downwards. Probably a 2, 3, whichever, or 7. And all the Swiftheads out there are like, who's Tool? I never heard of them. I don't understand it. Kids. And this is directly towards those kids right there. Tool has been around since the 1990s. Okay? Tool are a basically well-respected, progressive, alternative rock band who's came out with some awesome music throughout the years. Awesome album covers as well, and pretty awesome, more awesome videos. Check out the videos for their earlier songs like Stinkfist, Schism, or better yet, Sober, Prison Sex. Check out those clips. They don't appear in their old videos. They prefer claymation or computer animation, for that matter. You got to give it up for their videos, definitely, for sure. This is what irks me about the youth of America today. They are so fed all the same stuff, the one genre, the same genre, and yet completely unaware of other genres out there. A couple years back, Kanye West, Rihanna did a song, it's an acoustic song with Paul McCartney. And we all know who Paul McCartney is. Former Beatle, leader of the band Wings afterwards, musician, producer, collaborator, icon. He's also a businessman as well. He runs this company that's called MPL Communications, which owns the copyright to his own material, with or without Wings. And all the little kids out there were like, who the fuck is Paul McCartney? I've never heard of them. Dipshits. Look on the Wikipedia and find out who he is. The information's out there. It's easy accessible. Do the same for Tool. Come on, kids. Don't be on social media all the time thinking, oh, I don't, who the hell is this person? I never heard of them. I'm young, I don't really know that much. Well, it's time you know much. It's time for you to learn much. Okay? And there's something else I wanted to say, and also to these people out there who will think bands like, Bring Me the Horizon, Sleeping with Sirens, or Motionless in White are all original. They're not really original. They got to learn their stuff from some other acts. They give you an example. Avenged Sevenfold. So most of their songs have a well-known guitar harmonics. They come up with these little guitar lines, and they come up with other lines to harmonize, with what they have there. Basically, guitar harmonics is what I call it, basically. Don't think that they are originators of that. Listen to tracks by Thin Lizzy, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest. They did guitar harmonics on a couple of their songs. Actually, more than a couple. They did it on a few. Listen to those songs. That's where they get it from. So if you're going to talk, basically I'm saying to the kids out there, look past the artists of today to find out who they are, what they were about, instead of going on Twitter and such saying, who is this person? I don't know who they are. And please don't come up with this little excuse like say, well, I'm young. I don't really know that much. Like I said, learn. Find out for yourself. There's also something I wanted to add here as well. I never really saw Tool live except for one occasion. And that was back, I believe, in 89 or 1990. They were opening for a band called the Trash Brats at St. Andrews Hall back in Detroit. Trash Brats were a popular glam punk band that played there Ruthless many times. They played Harpo's a few times, the Ritz in Roseville, New York, and other places, Smalls in Hamtramck. Very popular group. Very popular. In fact, they did a reunion show at a place called Smalls in the Hamtramck area, I guess a year ago. Sadly, I wasn't able to attend because, I live here in Texas and Hamtramck's back in my home state of Michigan. Anyway, Tool goes on stage. Hardly anybody knew who they were. The place was almost empty. Well, the hall was almost empty, basically. Because everybody was either downstairs in the shelter club underneath or upstairs, or basically which was their backstage area. Hanging with the band, chilling, drinking, and all that stuff. I went down there to check out this band playing, and they were pretty good. Very damn good. And you know what? That story is still one of the favorite folklores of St. Andrews Hall. The fact that Tool opened up for the Trash Brats, a local band, would later become a major success story in the 1990s and 2000s. Back then, nobody knew who they were. A couple of years later, sober, prison sex, everywhere on the clubs, the radio, you name it. Gosh, still a favorite folklore of Detroit. All right, I'm about to head home. I figure I make this finally was able to make a video concerning this topic. It's getting dark as well. I'm Dr. Earl. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Have a good one, kids. Learn!